This is the Grappling Dads podcast with Paul and Kip. And welcome back to another episode of the Grappling Dads podcast. I'm your host, Paul, and I'm here with my good buddy, Kip. How's it going, Kippers?
It's going very well.
Cool.
Very well.
What are we going to talk about today?
I don't know. We had a really cool seminar on Saturday.
Yes, we did. We had Croyler Gracie come down for a seminar for a seminar. He came up.
Why? And whenever someone's talking about something, it's almost always
Came down.
Yeah, came down.
Yeah,
don't know why.
Anyway, he came up.
Whatever.
That was fun.
That was the best seminar I've been to.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I enjoyed the last one, but this one, it was stuff that I use that I'm bad at.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't realize why I was bad at it until he started to really dig deep into the details.
Yeah, and when we started, both of us were going like,
Yeah. Okay.
Neither one of us do this very well. This should be good.
So what he was going over was, it was subsquential. Oh my God!
What the hell is that?
Subsquential.
Hold on. Subsquential?
I'm going to ruin this podcast right off the bat. Backing up. So
Subsquential is the word.
Yes, I figured that out after I wrecked it the first time.
Quench.
Yeah. Anyway, so we started off in mount, and we have a deep collar grab. And typically when I did that...
Cross grip.
Yeah. So typically when I did it before, they would just trap and roll my arm, and I wouldn't maintain mount. So what he was teaching was how to put the wrist into the neck more and put pressure down on the head to keep them from bumping while you're reaching back and grabbing the leg.
Yeah, and the big part of it was on the motorcycle. You know,
right, the reverse motorcycle.
Yeah, the reverse motorcycle into the neck was to get them to touch your arm.
Exactly. So typically when they touched mine before, they do the trap and roll, and I'm Fucksville.
Oh yeah.
But with his level of detail, it made it so they couldn't do that. You took away their...
Well, especially for you, you weren't doing it as vicious, I guess is the word, but as it wasn't the same pressure at all that you used to use.
Well, it's funny because I'm doing it on you, and you're looking at me going, yeah, kinda. So I called.
Yeah,
I
for
called
sure.
him over. I'm like, can you help me with this? So he gets on you, and he puts that pressure, and I'm looking at you, and you're dying.
Oh, dude, it was
legitimately
horrible.
The look on your face. It was pure death.
Oh, dude, it's the difference between you and him, night and day, on a different planet.
Oh yeah. So he's showing me how to do it. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So he hops off and goes help somebody else, and I hop on, and I'm doing the same shit that he was doing. And you looked at me and said, dude, that is not the same shit. This is what he was doing.
I can still smile. This is not right.
You're like, it's better than what you were doing before. I can notice a difference. It's more right. Still wrong.
It's righter.
It's more righter. Yeah, I'm like, I can't do what he does. I'm a blue belt. I'm a beginner, and he's a master of this stuff.
He's unreal. He's so big.
Yeah, it helps that he's a giant. He's a giant human being.
But he doesn't really use that, though.
No.
I bet if he weighed 115 pounds, you'd still feel the same way.
Oh, absolutely.
His weight is unreal. But no, that motorcycle grip was vicious. I mean, the cross collar,
yeah,
vicious.
Definitely hurts the neck.
Well,
cool
it makes you grab his arm. You have to because it needs to stop.
Well, I liked what he talked about because you're not going to choke somebody out with one cross collar grip. But because you're on that artery and you're pressing down, he goes, give it 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's going to start to cut off enough blood flow where they have to come up and reach that arm to relieve that pressure.
Well, yeah, and he has that art, too, the art of waiting.
Yeah.
He's like a counterpuncher in boxing, but way better. It's unreal. Like, he literally just waits, and that's what he teaches.
Yeah, he makes you make the mistakes. He's like, I'm not going to flail and put myself in a position that you want me to be in because I know what you want me to do, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make you move me, and that puts you out of position. I'm like, well, that's a great way to think about things.
It really is. And this seminar, he explained that better, at least for me. Yeah. I understood it better.
Yeah, when somebody asked him the question, well, what do you do if you're in that position? He goes, nothing. And we all laugh, and he's like, no, really. So he got down. He had our coach Chad jump on him and do that. And he goes, I'm doing nothing because he wants the reaction that you're typically going to get.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give him that reaction. So when Chad starts to try to lift my arm up, I'm going to start my escape.
He was so sneaky. He moved Chad's right leg. No one noticed.
No.
But as soon as he pointed it out, I'm like, wow, his leg is now way out of position.
It was micro positions. It was literally centimeters that he was moving. It was really great.
But it ended up being Chad was pretty sprawled backwards, like comparative to being like he's on mount, so you'd think he'd be really comfy. No, he looked like it was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Typically in mount, you're in a great position.
Yes.
Unless it's on Croiler, and then you feel like you're losing.
Every position's like that.
Right.
So he tried breaking my wrist, but whatever, it's fine.
That's kind of his jam. He's a wrist breaker.
Dude, so fast.
I know. The first time
He's
I rolled with him,
fast.
The first time I rolled with him, I just went to grab his collar to get started, and a half a second later, I'm screaming like a girl. So the next time, I'm like trying to go after his feet, and it wasn't any better. Like anytime I touched him anywhere, I'm getting wrist locked. It was quite hilarious.
Yeah, he put his hand up towards my head, and I knew what he wanted me to do. I withstood for about 5 seconds, and then I gave him in. I'm like, oh, I'll do this, and there goes my wrist.
Nice.
Instantly. Like,
it will not work.
That's what you wanted, but whatever.
It's kind of funny, though, because I didn't roll with Chad, but we were doing a guard passing drill, and Chad was running through my guard like a hot knife through butter. He made me feel like I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I went home feeling legitimately bad about myself, going, God, I've been doing this a long time. I'm not any good. So, both when he was passing my guard, no problem. I'm trying to pass his guard, isn't gonna happen. And then watching
his legs on it, and he'll slide back to spider guard and everything, and it's so hard to get around it.
He's always so many steps ahead of me. It's ridiculous. But watching Croiler work with Chad, and Croiler's doing all the same stuff Chad does to me. I'm like, wow, man, there are so many levels to this stuff.
It's amazing.
Oh, it is. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
It keeps me coming.
Heck yeah. It gives you a different look every time, no matter what you do.
Even though it humbles the crap out of me on certain occasions.
Me, personally, I'm awesome at this.
Oh,
nope.
Right, yeah.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, can't
I'm
get me, bro.
freaking horrible.
Can't get me, bro. I'm too good.
Yeah, or I get tapped by 2 seconds by half the people there, but that's fine.
Oh, it's over half. I've counted.
Damn it. Thought it was fooling people.
But no, the seminar was fantastic. I mean, we got to count how many times I say fantastic. We should do like a montage.
Oh, dude, it won't take much. I could probably get a montage from one freaking episode.
Oh, one episode. You could do a montage of me saying fantastic. I gotta quit that verbal tick. So
you won't.
No, I won't.
You've been saying it since I met you.
Oh, it's awful.
37 years ago. That's when we met.
Exactly, or 9 months, as the case may be.
Same.
So, what else you want to talk about in the seminar? Oh yeah. Oh. So I couldn't do the S mount correctly.
Nor could I. I couldn't hop to it.
Yeah. Our legs are so jacked up in one way or another that my knees don't bend that way, and your hips don't bend
would not
that
let
way.
it come around. No.
So the cool trick he taught us is when they go up and they grab that arm, is to thrust your hips forward, and it pushes that arm up. And as soon as that arm gets elevated, then you go for the S.
Yes.
So my S mount, I was putting my knee kind of to the top of their head, but he was putting it all the way
around their head. Like the top of their head, if they had a bald spot, your knee was past that.
Oh, exactly, which made my other leg just slide over so much better.
It was so much more comfortable.
Oh, yeah, pain-free.
And it was more pressure.
Oh, yeah. It's
way more pressure.
Yeah, and I felt like I could just hang out there and not feel like I'm going to get tipped over.
No.
Before, I felt like I couldn't quite get there, and to maintain it hurt, and I felt tipsy.
Yeah. Oh, I immediately felt off balance. Even if I ever managed to get my leg up there, I just felt like, oh, well, I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, and I'm just going to tip over.
Exactly. So, yeah, I love seminars where you just really dig deep on the details like that, where you're like, holy crap, I've been doing this for quite a while, and I see it in a whole new different way now. That's the beauty of seminars with a true master like that.
Yeah, and I love how he went on. It was one sequence. The whole thing was one sequence, and what to build off of. And everything. And
of course, he threw a wrist lock in that sequence, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say I'm going to use it, but I'm scared to. In case
so am I.
Mess it up and hurt somebody.
I don't want to hurt somebody.
I might just let you know, I'm going to wrist lock you now. Can you be...
Here it comes.
Here it comes slowly.
Slow.
Yeah.
Slow. Fast?
Yeah.
No, slow.
But the nice thing is you're in such a good position that they can't move anyway. So
No, and yeah, it actually changed my mind because you know me, I was going to my back where I'm really, really comfortable doing. And that because I wasn't comfortable on mount and getting anything to work off of it besides, oh, a sweet cross-collar choke. You know, no one sees that one coming. Nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Or everybody. Whatever.
Well.
Same. So now I can't wait to get in mount. So I'm actually going to attempt over and over again.
Well, I was trying to practice it a little bit in one of my rolls Wednesday.
Okay.
And where you reach back and grab the leg, that works really good. Even if you kind of screw up the collar grab, because I knew what I was doing, so I had a hard time getting that grip in. So my grip was janky. I mean, I was doing it wrong, admittedly. But in a 3-minute roll, I couldn't.
Well, it doesn't leave a lot of time.
Right. It was the first time I practiced a move I just learned in a seminar. So yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah. And normally you and I will just work on one move together for a while, so it's a little different.
Yeah, I was doing it on Jordan, and he knew what was up, so he was blocking that. But he couldn't get the standard trap and roll, which he normally could from that position.
Which is great.
Exactly. So even doing it half right, I felt success. So once I get it nailed, I'm going to feel pretty good about it.
Well, yeah, and it leads you to an armbar, which you suck at. So
yeah, horrible at armbars.
Horrible. Even though he's done it to every single person in class, including Chad. You have armbar, Chad.
Well, it's funny because I have every time I got back into jiu-jitsu, I'd go from my standard Kimura grip to armbar. That's just what I would do. It was what I was comfortable with. So typically during any given roll, you know what I'm going to do. So if you can shut that down, I can't win.
It's going to be a very boring roll.
Right. So now I have a whole new way to enter an armbar. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's fun.
No.
Yes.
Not for me. I'm going to do it back. No, it won't, because then I'll break your shoulder or something, and I'll feel bad.
Fine. I'll tap out. I tap out quick. I'm getting used to being in pain, so.
Yeah, now I'm catching up very quickly.
Yes,
it's quite fun.
Yeah, after the seminar, too, we hung out for Chad's birthday party. That was fun.
That was way fun.
Yeah, you had a whole kids' mountain of water air balloon thing. What is that called?
It was a slide?
Yeah, it was
that
like
had water spraying all over it everywhere. It looked fun as hell.
Yeah, the kids had a ball. But yeah, having a party with mostly jiu-jitsu people, good times.
It was crazy.
Yeah, Croyler was there. Dude is funny. Just fun to hang out with.
Dude, Croyler's sense of humor is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because you and I got it right off the bat. He's like us. It's a dry, you're a moron conversation. And people are like, oh, is he really being that mean to those two? When he told us he doesn't respect us because we have girly necks.
Yeah. Well, I was explaining. I'm like, yeah, my daughter's got a really good choke. She can choke us out. He's like, maybe your necks just suck. You're probably not wrong.
But no one else laughed. They just kind of looked and we're like,
that was mean. I'm like, no,
that was
freaking really funny.
Awesome. Awesome is what that was.
Nice.
But it was really cool getting to talk to him just as an individual. It's crazy cool.
Yeah, just talking his life experience and kind of having a bigger school, more well known, and the kind of people that come in on occasion. Hilarious.
Just because, he's got a big name.
Oh, yeah. Well, the people that he has to deal with.
Unreal.
Like, man. In any school, you're going to have people that want to come in and test you.
Well, of course.
Because they think they can just come in and roll through everybody.
It's an ego thing.
Yeah, I'm a wrestler. I'm a collegiate wrestler, champion. And then you come in here and you think that, I'm huge and I'm a good wrestler so I can beat everybody. No, you can't.
No.
But, yeah, you just have that attitude that you had to deal with in any gym occasionally. But he has that to, the nth degree.
Oh, yeah. He had endless stories about it. And you could tell he had more.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I just love – there were multiple ones. His gym is in northern Indiana. It's just a bunch of small communities. Nothing's big. South Bend is the biggest place. Not very big.
No.
It's got an airport. Very, very small. It's smaller than our Grand Rapids or any middle-sized city. So it's very small. So he knows pretty much anything jiu-jitsu that's legit going on. I just loved how many times black belts came in. He's like, so who'd you get your black belt from? I don't know him either. They'd be like, well, he got his black belt from this guy. Yeah, I don't know him either. Like, that's bad.
That's funny. The guy goes, I'm a black belt. I just want to roll. All right. He kept on tapping him out every 30 seconds with the same thing. He's like, you want me to?
After he refused to do a class.
Yeah, I don't want to do a class. I just want to roll. He's like, all right, pay me for an hour private.
Yep.
And, every 30 seconds I'm tapping him out. Like, after 5 minutes, like, do you want to learn something or do you want to just keep doing this? It's like, no. I'll just keep going. Like, get your money, bro.
Oh, and the end of it was great. Because Corler said, there's 54 minutes left. He goes, you don't want me to show you anything. You can't stop anything I'm doing. What do you want? He goes, well, how's my level? Guy wanted to know how his level was.
You kind of a white belt.
Don't know how to do jiu-jitsu. That's your level. Start over.
Right, yeah. Go to a legitimate school and put on a white belt and learn.
Not this school.
Your level will get better right now.
But, yeah. It was, he gave us some nice tips on business and stuff.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, fun guy to talk to.
Really was.
So another thing I wanted to bring up is our new lady, Mel. She is awesome. So she comes to the first class, and she moves up here from
Florida,
which I don't know why anybody would do that.
She's from here originally, and then she came back.
I know, so she's no better. It gets really cold.
It's freaking cold here.
So she comes in, does her first class. She's a great lady. And she did the seminar.
Make her sound like she's 80. It's a great lady. She's got a show on when she came in.
Great young lady. Young woman?
A woman would work. Yeah. Young woman sounds better than
young
old
person.
Lady, like you basically just said.
Young person?
Young persons.
So anyway, her second class was the seminar, which I thought was really cool because most people.
Some balls.
Oh yeah, I would never do that. Never.
I probably would.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I was so shy when I first started this.
That's insane.
Oh, I know.
Because we made crude jokes within 10 seconds of meeting each other.
Well, when I first started jiu-jitsu.
First started, okay.
Yeah, my first school, I didn't know anybody. Like, I was kind of mousy, didn't want to talk.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of that way, except for Mel.
Right. Yeah, she made everybody's friend right away. Yeah, then she goes to the party, fits right in, goes to the bar afterwards, and yeah, she's fun. So I like new students.
But not over the top, like trying to please everybody there.
No, just a
you
cool
know how
person.
some people would do it. Just a great, just natural personality. Yep. Very cool.
Yeah, and that's why you should pay attention to the new people because they're the future of your class. A lot of gyms, like the first one I went into, wouldn't pay a whole lot of attention to the new guys until they were there for a year or until they got their some
you mentioned that. That's kind of how they dealt with you.
Yeah, they're very cliquey, and it kind of made me feel like an outcast. Now I get I'm a shy guy, and I'm not as outgoing as somebody like Mel or yourself.
It's really great that you're on a podcast.
I'm getting over it. I'm getting over that hurdle. But 8 years ago when I started, or 9 years ago, 8 years ago, when I started, I was significantly more shy. So yeah, just I didn't have that warm fuzzy feeling. So
the welcome, like you're welcome here.
Right.
You had you're not welcome here.
It's already a really difficult sport. So if you feel like an outcast,
one of the most, we've talked about it before, it's one of the most intimidating things to start.
It's hard enough to come in the door, so you might as well go out of your way to make the new people feel really good about coming in the door.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's going to make them stay, not ignoring them, thinking they're going to leave anyway, which they possibly will.
A lot of them do. Yeah. We've had a lot of guys come in and out of our gym, so I get it. Yeah.
But the failure rate is pretty astounding. But it's going to be a higher failure rate if you don't try to give them some attention.
Well, no, Mel even said that about us. Not me. I wasn't there. My wife, you, everybody there. Like Chad, she goes, everybody was so nice as soon as I walked in the door. Yeah. Well, she goes, I wanted to come back before we started. Something to that effect kind of thing is the impression I got while I talked to her. So it's just like, that's really cool that Chad's built that.
Yeah, Chad has a fantastic, if you will,
fantastic
culture.
Pro tip, stop saying fantastic.
I will try. Not today.
Not today.
Yeah. I'll slowly work it out of the routine.
No, he won't.
I will too. As far as you know.
Nope. That's like me saying that I won't do stupid voices on here.
You have to at least quit whispering. That's
I did. Have I whispered yet?
Not yet, but you have whispered. People are like, is it like it's like dead space?
It's not dead space. I can hear it.
You got to have the radio cranked in order to hear your whispering.
I'm just going to turn myself up because I do the editing. I'm just going to turn myself up.
Oh, there you go. Just that like little section where you're whispering.
No, the whole damn thing. So they can't hear shit you say.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do. Suck it, Paul.
I will.
We're inappropriate.
So how's your injuries doing this week?
Well,
I mean, I could tell by the look on your face that they're not doing well, based on our last training session.
So that was my first training session back, though, because I tried the one and I left right after I barely got through one class, 2 weeks after I got back from Hawaii. So I didn't count that because I shouldn't have done that because I couldn't even move the next day.
No.
And my wife just looked at me and she goes, "Told you so."
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Fuck.
Because it's fun. I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah. It sounded
Turned
like a
out
great
not to
idea.
be fun at all.
I just can't be away from the mat. It just sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
And it doesn't help when Paul's like, "Yeah, you should just go now.
Hey,
just go now.
Hey, no pain, no gain.
I'm lonely. Come play." Shut up, Paul. It doesn't help.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to train injured. It makes it heal faster.
Or just you'll have so many injuries, you'll forget about the first one.
Well, hey, if you take 2 or 3 weeks off, you're going to forget everything you ever learned. So you can't do that. You can't take time off.
Well, I took 5 weeks off.
Well, there you go. You're starting from ground zero.
I suck again. Oh, wait, never stopped. Damn it. But, so this was my first one back, and almost immediately upon running, shooting pain from my trap up into my skull.
Nice.
Yeah, well, you got to see it.
Your pain face is great.
Yeah, fuck that. That was so horrible. I was just like, oh, don't make a face. Oh, it's doing it anyways.
I'm not one to show you a whole lot of pity, but
ever.
Yeah, but my heart was pretty much aching for you. I'm like, oh God, that poor man. You looked as miserable as I've seen anybody.
Yeah, I was trying. I had to be there. I had to gut it out.
Yeah, once you warmed up, you did sort of better.
Well, the neck went away
until the guard passing drill. That didn't bode well for you.
That did not.
No.
I tried. It hurt a lot. What are you doing over there?
I'm touching my microphone and it's making funny noises.
Stop it. It's only making funny noises to you.
Oh, well.
If you don't see me make a stupid face at you like, what are you doing, you fucking moron, you're good.
Hey, at least my phone hasn't gone off yet.
Mine's the only one that's done that in the show. That was me.
Bad.
And by the way, did you hear? You couldn't hear it. I just whispered. Damn it. All right, I busted myself on that one, so we're good. But anyways, so, it got worse. I rolled once and knocked the clavicle first thing, which if I didn't tell anyone, I have a broken clavicle. It's not broken. It's got a hairline fracture in it. And I was supposed to take 6 to 8 weeks off.
I'm sure it causes very mild discomfort.
It's
It's
actually
puts a
not.
Knuckle into it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't mind it. My shoulders hurt more than anything else. I thought until I got punched in it, and I was done.
That'll do it.
And that hurt a lot. And it wasn't on purpose or anything. They grabbed the wrong side collar. 5 seconds after I told them not to.
Yeah, they forget. You get excited. Everyone forgets.
It happens.
You get excited.
Yeah.
How's the articulation in the shoulders, though? Because you were pretty clicky on that.
I'm still pretty clicky. I used to make this really nice, ovalish looking shape when I rotated around.
Yeah, now it's like an S curve.
Yeah, it's an S curve on the backside. It's not an S curve actually. It's actually an oval with a dent on one side. It's like you dropped an oval.
Oh, no.
And it created a little dent because my arms both go forward at the same point in the rotation.
You put the KT tape on it, and that kind of fixed it a little bit, didn't it?
Actually, none of the ones that I found online did. Like the ones I did on Wednesday made it worse. Really? Like, I was in so much pain when I got home, and I looked at it. I'm like, I'm going to take this off. Took it off. Didn't go away. Definitely became way more manageable.
Well, that first one you did yourself, you just kind of taped it to your spine, and that seemed to work out pretty good.
Yeah, I made one up. I was like, this doesn't hurt there. So I taped it actually to go across my chest, across my shoulder with tension, and then anchor on my back. And, across my arm like it was, horizontal rather than vertical like most of them do.
Right.
And, that felt good.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that again.
Now, you use the H2O rock tape?
Yes.
How's that?
Everyone used that.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't used it yet because I've been having really good luck with the regular rock tape.
Yeah.
but I will certainly change to the H2O if it's worth it.
Well, next time you use it, we'll just give you some of mine.
All right.
Because I got to order more anyways. But it holds so much better. My wife even said so. So my wife takes a lot of baths.
Oh, that's right, because she had some on her knee.
Yes, and still does. She's got a clickiness. And
she rolled pretty much all week, didn't she? With it?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She had it on until yesterday.
She's going to the morning class. Your wife is a savage. She's going to the morning classes now.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, my God.
I can't get over it. I'm just like, what?
She's like, I'll try it. And then she's like, love it. I'm going every chance I get.
Yeah. She went into a class. She leaves for work at 7 normally.
Right.
And she had to take my daughter to her first day of school.
Yep.
And normal working mom would say, no, I won't do that. Not my wife. She was like, I need to do a class.
Nice.
So she got up at 5-something, was at the class at 6, came home, showered, was all excited that she did the class.
Oh, that's cool.
And really like, is it Shayna?
Shayna. I think.
Yeah, and they call her Shay.
Shay.
It's Shay. And Shay's awesome.
Dude, she's great.
And she's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
She could snap me in half whenever she wants.
Yeah, the first person I trained with there was Shay. And
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she pretty much beat me the hell up.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
She's real good, actually. And which excited my wife to have somebody like that around. My wife cannot stand getting beat up. She can't.
Well, I rolled with her for the first time since she started, and this has only been a few weeks. I mean, she hasn't been training long.
No, she was like, oh, I've been there over a month. I'm like, no,
it's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
I noticed quite a big difference. I mean, she's definitely got the handle on kind of what's going on.
Yeah, she's going the right direction now,
yeah.
like
So,
way quicker than I did.
Well, yeah, she rolls like 5 days a week.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's to be expected.
And she also asked me a lot of questions. So,
well, yeah, she's got all the Kip Days pro tips at home. So
yeah, which were fun, aka Paul's pro tips, but whatever. But yeah, she loves it. I love how we've gotten onto this conversation, but it's a good one because
absolutely.
my wife is in love with this stuff,
which is great.
With it. Yeah, I was
the KT tape stayed on the whole time. The H2O
but yeah,
stuff.
that's how we got there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I put it on her knee. Oh gosh, beginning of the week, and it was still on there. And she's standard woman with the tight jeans that would pull any normal tape off, and that's what happened with a KT tape. And
usually I'll pull it when I'm putting clothes on or off.
Yeah, exactly. Or if in bed is occasionally with my shoulders, I'll roll it up.
Yep.
Not so bad, dude. With the H2O, it just seems better. It really does.
I'm
yeah.
excited.
It comes off about the same. They said a lot of people are like, oh, it's better. It still hurts.
It still hurts not the most fun to take off.
No. I have a great way. Everyone should try it. If you have kids.
Just give them an end and tell them to run.
Yes. That's what I do. I go, Addie, come here.
Oh, I bet they love
the biggest
that.
one because she's got the longest arms.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a better chance that it all comes off because Sid did it half. She was like, fast, half. I'm like, oh, no, you got to do it again.
No, got to keep going. Now I have to get it ripped off twice.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah, the Band-Aid effect twice is not a good effect.
Did we talk last time at all about our prehab routines or no?
We talked about that we do them.
Okay.
That was about it.
Do you want to get into a little bit of what we do, or at least what I do? Maybe we can get into you maybe today or maybe next time?
Whatever works, yeah.
All right. So what I typically do is I get up for work 25 minutes early, and I come down, and I heard this from the Joe Rogan show. Huge man crush on Joe Rogan, by the way. And he had
always
Steve Maxwell on, and he talked about dead hangs. So you take a pull-up bar or anything to hang from and just let yourself hang. So it's cool because it's a 2-for-1. You work on your grip strength because it's really hard to hang for a while. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be. You're just hanging.
Oh, no, it's hard as hell.
Brutal. I'm good for maybe a minute and a half, but typically I'll hang for about a minute.
Well, that's better than your half a minute when you started.
Oh, when I started, it was 30 seconds. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even do this. I'm putting my feet on the ground and kind of taking some weight off.
Oh yeah,
that was terrible. But it's supposed to open up your shoulders a little bit more and give them your joints room to breathe, if you will, for lack of better words.
Oh, the teeter hang up effect.
Pretty much. Well, speaking of the teeter, actually, I want to get one. I got 3 guys at work that swear by it.
Yeah,
swear.
Not many people have them.
No,
that I've ran it. Yeah, hell yes.
Well, the cheap ones look like shit.
I would never get a cheap one. That's pointless.
And the teeters are I seen them on sale for $150 sometimes.
That's a lot, though.
But typically they're $300.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man, for something that I'm not. I believe it works, but I'm not sure.
Well, here's the thing. So when I get, I'm getting off on a tangent, but when I get up for work every morning,
we never do that.
No, we don't tangent. When I get up for work, I can't even bend over to put my socks on. My lower back is so stiff and tight that I have to do this morning workout just to be able to put socks and shoes on. So I start out with the dead hangs, and then I'll do some shoulder circles to kind of get the blood back in my arms, and I'll knock out quick one set of 5 pull-ups, like really fast up and really slow down.
Yep.
And I'll hang at the bottom for another second or two. And then I'll head upstairs and I'll grab a kettlebell, and I'll just do shoulder circles with the kettlebell, and then I'll do sets of 10 on the shoulder circles on each arm. And once that shoulder circles.
Somehow or another, you just got a lisp.
Yeah, well, then I do 10 bicep basic curls. And then I'll do, basic,
The best part of that is that no one can see was your face.
My face.
Because you looked at me like help.
There's a word.
Help with the word.
Bicep curls.
And you should have figured out by now, if you do that, I'm just going to stare back at you.
God, that's terrible. Tricep extensions is what's next.
Oh, there you go.
And then, also on Joe Rogan, I heard he does bottom-up kettlebell presses.
The hell is that? It sounds like a breakfast sandwich.
You hold the kettlebell by the handle, but the fat part is towards the ceiling.
Gotcha.
So that you have to use all your fine
to balance
muscles.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I do 10 presses that way. And then I'll do 20 kettlebell swings. And then I'll do, via Joe Rogan again. Yes, I have a man crush.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's beyond crush.
It is.
I'm pretty sure you stalk him.
Hero worship. Just kidding. It's not that bad.
No,
yes,
it is.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Turkish get-ups. Have you ever heard of those?
No.
So you lay flat on your back and you press the weight up. So if I have it in my left hand, I'll press it up with my left hand like a standing press. I'll bend my left knee if it's in my left hand, and I'll do a technical stand-up. But I'll point the weight in the air the whole time.
Yeah, so you got your hand up. Yeah, I know what those are. Not that everyone else does. So I'll go ahead and let you explain
Right,
that.
so it's basically a technical, so I get up on my elbow, then up on my hand, and I'll press it up, and I'll swing my right foot underneath, and I'll stand up all the while
holding your hand up in the air.
Yeah, holding your hand up.
Gotcha.
So it articulates your shoulder in a position, so you're working all your fine muscles.
Yeah,
all your
fine
rotator
muscle groups.
cuffs,
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just reverse it. So I'll do 5 on each side for more shoulder stuff. And actually, you kind of get your whole body. It's like a whole body.
Well, yeah, once you're balancing, that's what they say free weights are better for, and why those kettlebells and things are becoming so popular, aren't they? Is because you have to balance all of them.
Yeah, well, if you look up Turkish get-up benefits on the web, all kinds of good
You'll
stuff.
see a really weird bar.
Bar?
Turkish get-up sounds like a really stupid bar name.
If you say so.
I do say so, you son of a bitch.
Well, I vehemently, respectfully disagree.
What was that word?
Vehemently, respectfully?
Nope, still not the right word, but we're going to move on. You're close. I know what word you're going for, but you're missing a word, like a letter in the middle of the word. Vehemently? That's a word.
No, edify me, Kip. What's it supposed to be?
We're good.
All right, moving on. What else do I do? Oh, so I do the Jane Fonda. What are they called?
I call them leg lifts.
Leg lifts, yeah.
I guess.
So I'll start on my back and I'll do leg lifts front, and I'll get on my side, do leg lifts on the side. Then I'll do the 8 adductors.
Yep.
So then I'll get on my stomach and I'll do them reverse.
Yep.
And then while I'm on my stomach, I'll do the Superman. So I'll put my arms straight out in front of me and I'll lift my hands up. Yeah.
It's a plank without having your elbows on the ground kind of
exactly.
thing. Is essentially.
Yeah. So I'll pulse my arms up and down a handful of times, 10 times in different positions.
Pulse.
And then I'll do 10 push-ups, and then I'll get into reverse hypers. So I'll lay on a bench, and I'll grab the underside of it, so my legs are hanging off the back end, and I'll lift my legs up and back. And
yes.
that'll get my.
Well, they have a machine for that.
They do, but it's really expensive.
Hell yes, it is.
Yeah, I actually want it because I heard great things because you get more of the disc decompression using that. But this one strengthens the
because
lower
it has
back.
because it has a weight to it. I would assume.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this one does really good for the just the lower back strengthening, which I have a problem with anyway. So then I'll get into my typical, I'll stretch out. Yeah, I'll do foam rolling all over my body, and then I'll do some light stretching just to get ready for work.
It's really awkward when he does his groin, just sitting there humping a foam roller.
Well, yeah, but it I don't want my groin hurting, so we gotta flatten those babies out.
I'm not using them for anything. So.
Right, they're dead anyway.
I'm so appropriate.
Oh, you know what else I do for my shoulders? You ever hear of shoulder dislocates? Dislocates? I think they're dislocates. I think that's how you say it.
Dyslexic. Dyslexic.
Yeah, you grab a bar and you want to grab it as narrow as possible, and then
narrow. You mean with your hands close
right,
together?
So you want your hands as close together as you can. So what I do is I put my hands as far apart as they'll go because it's the only way I can do it. And then you bring, with your arms straight, you bring all the way up and over and down back to your butt and then all the way forward again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can add weight to it to strengthen that range of motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you...
That's funny. That's how I stretch for golf.
Really?
I take a golf club and I go all the way around.
Those are supposed to be super good for you.
They feel amazing.
Yeah, I think I also heard that from Steve Maxwell on the Joe Rogan show.
Wow, it's amazing how much Joe Rogan comes up right now.
Yeah, well, that's just where I got it. Hey, good job, Kip. Why don't you smack that mic around?
You bought it. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, that's basically my morning prehab routine. And then throughout the day, I'll try to do some minor stretching if I remember, but typically I don't.
Yeah, well, it's tough for your job.
Yep, it is.
You know.
Yeah, that work gets in the way of my prehab routine for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I still don't have that problem.
Yeah, working 11 hours a day, it kind of puts a cramp around my jiu-jitsu lifestyle.
Yeah, working 0 hours a day really cramps nothing. It doesn't cramp anything.
Well, it gives you plenty of time to work on our website.
Yes.
It should be up post-haste.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
by the time you listen to this, it should be It should be up.
It better be up.
Yeah, so check it out. So the anything we talk about on the show that we like the rock tape or the knee sleeves we got or some of the things that we enjoy using.
Animal flax.
Yeah. So it's stuff that we use and that we enjoy. We're going to have a resources page where you can find out
we can put up stuff that sucks too.
I don't think we will. That's defeating. You can try it, but you're not going to like it.
Yeah, this stuff sucked. I peed for weeks.
Right.
You should try this.
Yeah, this did no good at all. Buy it anyway.
I want a commission.
Yeah, I want to be that show. Like, why? What is wrong with these people? But yeah, we're going to have a resources page where you can buy that stuff from an Amazon affiliate that we get a very small commission from just to keep the show going and hopefully do better with the show in the future.
Yeah, we can get more in-depth things, have people come on a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we'll also have some direct affiliates too, though. So, right. Which is going to be cool too. It won't just be through Amazon.
Right.
We'll talk about that more later when they're actually done.
Yeah, but yeah, if we can at least pay to do the show because it's not free to produce. We've got actually quite a bit of money and just stuff to do this. So.
It's just all on this table. I
know. It's everybody, do a podcast is cheap. It is if you want to make it sound cheap.
Yeah, if you want to sound like you're in a bathroom.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm trying to learn and talk to my friends more.
We're going to be bad enough as it is, so we didn't want to have terrible sound quality as well.
So the content's going to suck.
Right.
We got to sound better.
Right, but I want to sound like Barry White, and I couldn't do it on a cheap microphone.
No.
Or this one, as it turns out.
He still thinks he sounds like Kermit the Frog.
I do.
I just sound like I have 2 fingers up my nose at all times.
At all time. You're always just plugged.
Yes, I'm nasally.
But eventually we'd like to bring guests on and have a third microphone, and we need that's not cheap.
No, not for a good one.
But yeah, eventually we want to do that and bring some people on that also do jiu-jitsu and how it's changed their lives. So.
Oh, yeah, we actually have a few of the guys from the gym that would love
they're actually excited to come on, and I'd love to have them on.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, but, Mel would come on.
Oh, absolutely.
No clue what you would talk about, but I'm
how awesome
damn sure,
is.
damn sure it's going to be interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. So, What else you got?
So we can talk about a fight video if you want, Kip.
Ooh.
Want to bring up a fight video?
Ooh, I do.
So I seen one today. it was killing me. It's an older video, but think of this dude. This dude, I think he's an MMA fighter. But homeboy dresses up as a superhero that looks like a bumblebee and goes by the name of Phoenix Jones. And he patrols the streets. And I got to imagine he's just pissing people off left and right. And I don't know what the cops feel about him other than annoyed.
Well, he's got national notoriety, too. He's been on,
weird.
like, CNN or something. He's been out there.
But who does that? You got a group of, like, 3 or 4 guys dressed up as...
Is it really 3 or 4? It's more him and his little guys following behind him.
I guess so.
Because I don't see them really doing anything except for... maybe they're the hype men.
Right.
Get them all hyped.
Yeah. Come on, champ.
Go,
Good job, champ.
You got him,
You're
Phoenix.
The best.
You got him, Phoenix.
So I'm watching this video, and apparently he pissed somebody off, and they're having some words.
Yeah, it kind of cuts in mid-argument.
Yeah, so, they're already pissed. So old Phoenix and his posse.
His crew.
They're kind of trying to back off, but not really. You can tell he wants to fight.
Yeah, he does. Or he would have just walk away.
Yeah, he tries, air quotes, to walk away, but he doesn't. So they've already called the cops at this point where they're walking away.
Well, one of his people have called the cops.
Right, because he's got somebody to call the cops, and he has somebody to videotape every interaction they have.
Yes, and he has 2 guys that are wearing masks.
Yeah.
Awesome. One looks like Venom, so I, kind of like
Yeah.
him. And it matches his, like, Adidas coat.
And he has, like, a 1 megapixel camera to take all this video with. It's awful.
Even for the time, it's crap.
Oh, my God, it's terrible.
It's like, what? Yeah, well,
He
I think
must be using a flip phone.
Here's my Motorola.
Right. I only got 5 minutes video. You're going to have to make this fight quick.
This argument's carrying on too long. We're going to have to call it.
Right, I need my other flip phone.
Come here, Spidey.
All right. So, how about you play the video? And
here's the beginning. We're going to skip through it a little bit.
All right.
But we will definitely tell you what's going on in this wonderful video, and we'll put it on our website and maybe on probably on Facebook. And
oh, for sure.
Yeah, so you got to see it. It's horrible video just to lead with, as Paul said, but it's a fucking guy trying to be a superhero.
Okay, well, we'll get into the best part. So the superhero costume isn't even the best part.
No.
It gets better. So go ahead and play it, Kip.
All right, so they're arguing. There's a guy in a bright orange shirt on there. He's looking good. I think that's a members-only jacket.
It should be. So you can tell they're all pissy with each other. The group of superheroes are in confrontation with a group of non-superheroes, if you will. And the guy in the orange shirt looks to be the most pissed out of the group.
Yeah, he's the one that keeps flying back into the situation.
Yeah, they're like, walk away. No, you walk away.
There's a lot of, fuck you.
I don't want to walk away because if I walk away, I look like I'm weak, and I don't want to look weak.
Yeah, you look weak. You walk away first.
Yeah.
So they walk away.
Yeah, the superheroes
for like 2 seconds.
Are retreating, but they're like, no, I'm going to get the last word in. I'll walk away, but I'm going to get the last word in.
Yeah, and they keep turning on.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how he's like, at this point, he's going, the only reason I'm talking to you is because you're following me.
Yeah, I'm trying to walk away, but you're following me and making it very difficult to walk away.
Right here, they're standing dead still. And, the non-superhero are standing dead still.
So they're not chasing him anymore.
It's a Lucha Libre wrestler.
Is it?
That's what his mask is.
Oh, my God. Their costumes are phenomenal.
That is a ski jacket that he has put duct tape on.
Are you kidding me?
Lucha Libre.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. These guys are fucking my heroes.
They are my heroes, but you can tell they want to fight.
Because they could have walked away. They're a good, 30 feet away from him, and they're still, like, talking about them.
Oh, they're talking mad trash. But at this point, the guy was saying they've called the police.
No, exactly. Yeah. This is right when they're like, well, you called the police.
We're just going to stay right here and keep
There's
an eye on him.
And he described the dude with the orange jacket, or the orange shirt. He's like, yes, we have a man that is wearing an orange shirt.
Yeah, like, you can't miss him.
Or if
bright orange.
Or if he closes his jacket, he disappears.
Right, then now he's gone.
It's like camo. So this is the boring part because right here they're just kind of jibber jabbering back. Oh wait,
the guy's taking off his jacket.
It's getting real. It's getting real right here.
So it gets better when the police show up.
It does, and that's why we're talking about this in general. Here it comes.
Okay, the police have arrived.
Yep.
And you'd think they're going to put a stop to the fight. They're going to take care of it. Everything's going to be calmed down. The police are here. You'd be wrong.
Yeah, because you would think a cop might do, I don't know, his job.
Right.
Because it's not legal to fight in the streets.
But he doesn't. Instead, he sanctions a fight.
He sanctions a fight, and not only, he cordons off the road.
Yeah.
Look, the road's blocked, so they can't even get hurt now because there's a cop stopping traffic for this fight.
I think the cop said, "You sure you want to do this? Like, you probably shouldn't do this." And they're like, "No, we want to fight." He's like, "All right." So they got a couple of cop cars, and they're like setting up perimeters. Not really, but
it kind of seems that way.
Yeah, they're kind of setting up an arena.
They are. When you look at the guy here, there's a guy with like a hat on with his iPhone 3. And he's like sticking it in this cop's face, and the cop just keeps saying like one-word answers. Well, if you want, yeah, okay. If you're gonna, okay.
You're like, you sure you want to fight? Yep, I'm sure. He's like, okay.
And he just stands there
so now
for the whole thing. And then it's the worst fight I've seen in a while.
No. It's not the worst. It's not.
It's pretty bad.
His homeboy with the bee costume. Dude, check out. Okay, so they're squaring off. Watch his leg kick. Bam!
Yeah, his leg kick is pretty big. And look how
look at his foot movement.
And then orange guy just moves his foot back.
Oh, he's kicking the shit out of his
Well, he was
legs.
an MMA fighter, like you said, so he's got some technique to him for sure. And orange guy does not.
So orange guy tries to kick back, but it was a futile kick.
Oh, he didn't even hit him.
Oh, he is floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. Oh,
that one buckled him. So if you want to get to this, it's around the 650 mark if you want to skip to the fight.
Orange guy is regretting the decision to fight right now, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. Well,
another leg kick.
Well, look how high his
another
chin is,
kick.
too, is the best thing. He's like
and
showing him his chin and
straight
over.
Right, and he's done.
So at 7:18,
Knocked
it is
him
done
out.
of the video.
Oh, he ruined him.
He just collapsed.
Just
done.
Super B ruined orange guy. So now somebody else wants to fight. Like, I think his buddy wants to fight. And the cop's like, no,
that's enough.
No, I can't do this all night.
Yeah, and there's definitely 2 cop cars.
Yep. Yeah,
and, this guy was taking it for real. His whole shirt's off. His shirt is off.
When the shirt comes off, you know it's
shit's getting real.
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that part of fighting.
That's fantastic. Like I said, it's one thing when you're a superhero. Well, if you think you're a superhero.
Yeah, I was gonna. He made that in his mom's basement.
That's funny. I mean, that's hilarious right now. You know you're gonna get your ass kicked. Well, unless you're him, because you're a legitimate fighter apparently. But typically, you're gonna get your ass kicked wearing a superhero costume. But
just
not
on
this
principle
guy.
alone.
Yeah, but typically, if the cops show up, all right, game over. No more fighting. Nope. It's game on now.
And the cops aren't even really stopping shirtless guy either.
No, they're just like, all right, I'm here. Like, if you're going to fight, do whatever.
Then where'd this dude, like Al-Qaeda, just showed up? What is that?
No, that's another superhero mask.
Oh, that's a very weird mask. It looked like one of those half gunslinger mask.
Yep. I think they say they have a mutual combat law, which if you both agree and the cops are there, no harm, no foul.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they say. But according to the news article, that's not
exactly right.
Exactly. So there's a black and white issue. It's in the gray area, so they let it go. But the fact of the matter,
look at the name of the next video. It's Phoenix Jones versus Helicopter Dick.
Oh yeah, this guy apparently was being a pervert and whipped his pants down and did the helicopter penis thing. And old Phoenix Jones grabs him by an ear and pulls him over to the cops.
I'm not even watching that one because I don't care.
Yeah, let's stop it right here.
The name alone is spectacular.
Yeah.
Whoever
Phoenix
named
Jones
it.
versus Helicopter Dick. Actually, not a great video. It's pretty boring, but
it is. But the name alone, impressive.
It is.
That's what I love. The rabbit holes that you go down once you look at one video on YouTube.
YouTube fight videos are the best. It just
dude, that's I just watch a ton of them.
I can't stop.
Oh gosh, when there's new ones.
Yep. It kind of gives you an idea of what typically goes down in a street fight. Like they say, well, usually it's like a 2-on-1 for self-defense. Not always. It's typically not.
No.
It's typically two people just kind of throwing helicopter punches until one falls down.
Yeah, it's fun that you just use helicopter.
Well, oh yeah. Well, it's on the screen. Helicopter punches.
Should I close that so you
Helicopter
don't say
kick.
helicopter 78 more times? So, but it's actually, I was thinking that when I was watching him again today, like every day, it's amazing the amount of respect most times the onlookers or friends don't jump into fights and create an issue. It's crazy.
It's kind of amazing they don't.
Yeah, like you would think.
It happens, though. I've seen a
it
couple
does.
of them
Usually
where,
when one gets the shit kicked out of him
right.
by one guy, one of his friends like, well, that's fucking enough of that, and jump in.
Occasionally, surprisingly, they'll actually break up the fight when somebody's done. Not always.
Yeah.
Sometimes
they
just get the shit beat out of them after they're
and then they
knocked
just
out.
keep kicking them. Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate. Like that guy that just died in Russia, the Russian powerlifter.
Yep, the powerlifter against the MMA fighter.
Yeah, the MMA fighter did a wheel kick and caught him on the chin,
like
knocked
on
him
the
out.
butt.
Oh yeah, and then continues to beat his ass after he's already
just
knocked the
straight
fuck
rights.
out.
Onto the cement. It was
brutal.
fucking brutal.
Yeah, nobody stopped that.
That's the other thing that's weird is when that does happen. Like,
Yeah, typically somebody stops him, at least according to a lot of the fights I've seen.
Yeah, you want to know what's interesting, though?
I do.
Is to see something in person like that. Because I've never seen that ever.
No?
No.
I have.
Not that. That was your childhood.
that was me.
I was the one getting
my
smashed.
ass
Yeah,
kicked.
that was me.
And nobody'd stop. They're just cheering him on. Hit him again.
Yeah, it was a number of years ago because I just had Addie at the time, and it was Christmas, and we're at the Woodland Mall, and that was right when they were having all the trouble with people coming in and starting fights and bringing stupid stuff into there. Oh yeah, it's gotten bad.
I don't go to malls, so I didn't hear about it.
I worked in the mall.
Oh, that's right. AT&T guy?
Yeah, I ran one of the stores in there.
Nice.
It sucked. No, I didn't. It was a good job. They paid me good money, so whatever. Anyways, so I'm in there with my wife and my daughter, right in the middle of the damn mall, and all of a sudden we see a set of 4 teenagers, 2 girls, 1 boy, and then another boy getting his freaking shit kicked in, and they punch him. The girls are punching.
Really?
Not as much.
So 3 people are beating the shit out of
3
one
people are
kid.
beating the shit out of 1 kid.
Huh.
And then the kid's doing okay, pushing him away, and then that one thing clips him, and he goes to his knees. Then the girls start kicking him in the face. They're wearing boots and just kicking him square in the face. I'm just like, I started to walk over, and my wife's like, watch
you have to be
shit.
a special kind of asshole to soccer kick somebody in the face.
Yeah, literally, and multiple times.
Oh, God.
I mean, it was these girls, like, just shocked the shit out of me. I'm like, oh, the girls are just going to No! Yeah. They kicked, and then the girl stopped, and the guy kicked him in the fucking head.
Really?
Oh, it was disgusting, dude. Disgusting. So if I didn't have my daughters with me, I would have stepped over. I couldn't take it, but also I didn't want something to go towards my kids and my wife.
Yeah,
so
that's
not like I'm a superhero or anything. It's just it just disgusted me that bad.
You didn't have your Phoenix Jones Bumblebee costume on.
Fuck.
See, if you had
I need one of those.
You do. Who's gonna mess with you then? He's got the built-in abs on the suit. I'm like,
yeah, I don't even need him at home. He's awesome, and I like how for the fight he took the cowl off.
Oh well, yeah. You can't mess up the cowl. He didn't have to take it off. He never got hit once.
No, he didn't. Not even close.
Yeah, he put a clinic on Orange Guy.
Yeah, well, Orange Guy, I think, like you said, the first leg kick kind of froze Orange Guy.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that hurts a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't put pressure on that.
Dude, leg kicks suck.
Especially if you're not used to them.
No.
If you're not used to them, it feels like you broke your leg every time.
It's funny that people think they can fight, and then that moment when they realize they can't, they're like, oh, shit, I done messed up.
Yeah. I can't go back now.
You can just see the look on their face going, oh, no.
Well, the best are the guys that get hit, and you know that they've never been hit before.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And they just turn their back. Like, they didn't get knocked out.
Yep.
They just turn their back. Yeah, I'm like, that's not what you want to do.
No, now you're going to hit the back of the head.
Or you get the ultimate, swing from your shoes, roundhouse that comes around your face.
Oh, then you don't even see it coming.
Yeah,
you can't prepare.
And those are the ones where you face plant.
Oh yeah, now you're knocked out, and you don't know what they're going to do to you.
No, and then oh gosh, I sent one to Paul today. Did you like it? The girl.
Oh,
yeah. Paul, describe the video.
So there's these two ladies fighting, young ladies, and one is sitting on this this other girl's chest, beating the hell out of her. So,
snapping her
so
off.
she's sitting on her chest and just going to town, and the other one's just kind of trying to cover her face the best she can.
And screaming. She was screaming, please stop.
Screaming. So the one on the top apparently gets tired of hitting her. Winded. So she stops hitting her, but she's still sitting on her. She reaches over in her handbag to grab her inhaler. She took a couple puffs on her inhaler.
Not one, but two. Like the first one didn't get her wind back, so she tried it again. That's great. That's not supposed to be going on right now.
What did you do?
So that was our outro music.
Are we in a track and we went overtime?
Yeah, we did, and that was pretty awesome, actually.
All right, we're almost done talking. We'll start it up.
Don't worry. I'll just take it back off of there. No big deal. You guys won't even hear that. You'll just laugh at this coolness.
Fine. No, you should keep it in. Why not?
Just leave that shit in.
So after this chick takes a couple puffs off her inhaler, she gets back to hitting her and yelling, "What's my name?
Yeah.
Say my name." I'm like, why would you say that?
What does that do?
But the fact that she was just so calm and collected, like, all right, I need a couple puffs of my inhaler. I'm going to get back to work beating this bitch. You're like, God, you are a special kind of savage, young lady.
Oh, dude.
Man, I couldn't believe it.
To be that level-headed?
You're like, watch the video, but wait for it. I'm like, what am I waiting for? She's already getting her ass kicked. And I'm like, oh, there it is.
There it is.
She took a break to take a couple inhaler puffs and then went back to work.
It's insane. It's almost like she planned it. Like, oh, mid-fight, I'll take a few puffs and then I'll keep on working.
Could you imagine an MMA fighter doing that? Like, well, hold on. I need my inhaler.
Or they sit down in the corner.
Right. You're ground and pound someone. You just like hold your hand up and your corner man throws the inhaler. You take a couple of puffs. You throw it back out of the cage.
It's on like a fishing.
Right, reels it back in.
Just reels it back in. I'm good. Go back to punching. But
nice.
We have to talk about one other video because it's my favorite from one of my favorite countries for street fights.
Oh, it's the Russian one, isn't it?
It is.
So Kip sends me this video, as he does, and it's a group of guys shirtless.
Not a small group.
No, it's a large group. There's probably 20.
I think there's 15 aside at least.
Yeah, so let's say 15, 20 aside. So there's these 15, 20 guys shirtless, wearing MMA gloves, chanting stuff that we can't understand.
With their hands up in the air and clapping.
Oh, yeah, they're very excited. And Kip's thinking, well, what do they got? Shirts and skins? And then the camera pans to the other club wearing shirts adequately enough. So,
all black T-shirts.
Like, I see what's going on here. And it is a huge gang fight where everybody was prepared and had MMA gloves on.
So it was like an MMA throwdown.
I'm not sure if they had mouth guards or not, but they were at least somewhat prepared. And they were beating the hell out of each other for quite a while.
Did you see the guy with the blue shorts?
I did not.
Off to the right? Oh, it's
There's
great.
too much to look
at.
at.
There's one guy that's off in the fetal position. Like, you know the standard leave me alone?
Yeah,
I'm
done.
hurt.
Yeah.
It's the fetal position with one leg out.
Oh.
Like you're pointing, like, leave.
Yeah, please go away. Yeah.
And the guy hits him a few more times, and then he just takes off for another fight.
Well, yeah, they'd like tag team each other and double team each other. Oh god!
And it was a like a road that they were on, like
it was like a dirt road.
Yeah. And they would sprint from side to side, like, oh, my buddy's getting beat down. Run over, beat that guy up. Oh, wait.
They'd have the token guy that wouldn't fight anybody one-on-one. He would just hit people in the back of the head. That was already fighting another buddy. I'm like, what do you do? That's a cowardly thing to do.
He was a little dude, and he just kept running around punching people from the back.
Like, what do you... Oh, God. I mean, I'm not mad at it because he wasn't getting hit.
Yeah, but
I'm still technically winning. Dick moved, but all right.
How are you going to be that guy when you watch the video? Because that's why you did that, right? Is to watch the
your friends
video.
are going to watch it going, really, dude? Like,
yeah, because it was a still camera. It wasn't like it was panning and some idiot walking around with it.
Right.
It was in the middle of the action.
Exactly.
I just love the part where in my head, like you said, I go, well, where's the shirts team? Immediately, there they are.
Oh, I get it. There they are.
There they are. And this is actually happening.
Nice.
Loved it.
Oh, God.
That's about it for videos for right now.
Right.
I'm sure you guys love us describing a visual on a podcast.
We'll put the videos up.
Yeah, we'll put the videos up so you guys can catch it.
For sure.
And I think we'll play a game with the follow, going forward.
We will.
Yes.
This is news to me.
Yes. It's going to be a fun game of how you can react to the video. So it's going to be Paul and I. We know each other pretty well, and the dumb shit we're going to enjoy, hence the inhaler video.
So we're not going to be able to watch the video first. At least one
No,
of us.
you're going to pick
Gotcha,
your set of videos, and then I'm going to pick my set of videos.
Fair enough. Whoever has the best video wins.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And we'll put them up on the
we should
website,
let them
and you can
vote.
and you can vote, and whoever, or you can vote on two things.
You're making this shit up as you go
Hell
along.
yes, I am. All I want to do is watch videos and watch your face as you watch the videos.
Fair enough.
Come on, does that not sound fun?
I mean, we could try it.
It's gonna be fun, Paul.
God, I'm a skeptic, but we'll give it a shot.
You are not. You will do what I say.
Yeah. Well, I am scared of you, so there's that. God, Kip. All right. So, seeing as how our outro music already started playing, that means we're over time here. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll wrap it up again.
Yes.
So, hey,
here comes the outro music again.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Have a great night, guys.
See ya.
Bye.